Hello everyone. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Raju. Good morning.
Good morning everyone. So today we will going to understand and learn about the remaining topics of special procurement. Okay. And that first we will going to understand this third party procurement. Have you ever heard of this third party procurement? What it is exactly?
Supplying goods with the help of the vendors.
Sorry?
Supplying goods with the help of vendors to the customer.
Correct. Yep. So in this situation, what will going to happen? We will not going to get the receipt of goods at our premises. It will be directly sent to the other customer address. Okay. And there are actually two possibilities. One, you can directly send your material to the subcontracting vendor. Correct. Are you aware what is who exactly is the subcontracting vendor? Any clue? सबकॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग वेंडर के बारे में सुना है कभी आपने? Okay, let me tell you. Subcontracting vendors are those vendors from whom we are getting things done. For example, there is a mechanical workshop and they don't have some big drilling machines in their premises, but they get the drilling done from other vendor. So that's why they have to send their big metal sheets. They are very thick in nature, so they have to send their thick metal sheets to the subcontractor, or maybe they can ask subcontractor to come to their premises, as their sheets are very big and heavy. So they can ask the subcontracting vendor to come to their premises with that big drilling machine installed at their I mean, that machine needs to be bring to the premises where these big sheets are lying, and that subcontracting vendor will going to do the drilling as per the business requirement. So he is called the subcontracting vendor. But this is example I have shared with you, that in which we are calling the subcontracting at our premises, but that is always not the case. We always have to send our material to subcontracting vendor, whatever it could be. It could be some kind of packaging to be done for uh, mm, uh, some final product. Correct. For example, let's say spark plugs. So a company is manufacturing spark plugs. Let's take an example of Bosch company. They make spark plugs for two-wheelers and four-wheelers, and for big trucks as well. But they do not do the packaging. Their packaging is little bit sophisticated, and they have to do some bubble wrapping to take care of the spark plug, because it is containing ceramic as well, ceramic and some metal parts. So they have asked a nearby company that they will going to send their spark plugs after manufacturing immediately to the nearby company, and they will going to do the packaging. And from that packaging company, directly the shipping will going to happen, or maybe the spark plug may want those packaging boxes back to their premises, and from there they will going to do the shipment to the customers. Hope it is clear that how the subcontracting vendor works.
Yes.
Okay, so let us understand more about the third party procurement. The third party procurement takes place.
Raju, one question.
Yes.
So, in a third-party process, the vendor can manufacture all the goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
They also supply the all goods. Means, for example, in manufacturing process, there is some default or some damage happens to the machine, and some by the some reason the line is stopped, right? So that time there is a too much pressure from customer, they require the material immediately. So that time he can manufacture the goods with the help of vendors, and vendor can supply the goods to the customer, right? That scenario also involved in that in
Yes,
third
yes,
party.
correct. Yep, yep.
Okay, okay. And
Okay.
also there is the, I think there is two types in third party, right?
Yes,
Ship delivery with shipping notification and delivery without shipping notification.
yes, correct, correct. Yep. And all actually there are two scenarios further to this as well. Number one, the material what we are purchasing will be sent directly to the subcontractor if this is a subcontracting kind of a scenario. But if the material is to be sent directly to the customer, in that situation we will going to use some different item categories and account assignment categories that I will come for the scenario later. But let us first understand that what exactly is the third party process. Okay, so third party procurement takes place when you order goods from a vendor and the vendor ship the goods to the third party. Usually it could be your customer or a subcontracting vendor. In this case, or in this case of third party procurement, the vendor sends you an invoice, we have to make the payment, and this process is very much advantageous, very much beneficial, because it reduces transportation, loading, unloading cost, as well as the delivery time. Correct? Whatever the material we want to purchase, we do not want to receive it in our plant location. Correct? This is the plant, this is the receiving plant, which is always there in the purchase order. We do not want to do this, but we want to send this material supplied by this vendor to the subcontractor. Correct? So that subcontractor should do some kind of packaging for that material, and he will going to give the logo of this company who is purchasing. And once this is done, the subcontracting vendor again will going to send those packaged material back to this company. Okay, and then from here they will going to do the shipment, or maybe from subcontracting vendor as well. There might be some people might be working from the subcontracting location, and they will going to do the shipping directly from the subcontracting location. Getting the point, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take an example, that consider an enterprise selling and distributing cement to a customer constructing a bridge. This enterprise procures cement from a cement manufacturing company and then ask this company to ship the cement to the customer involved in the bridge customer. So whenever we are placing an order to a third party procurement scenario, the delivery address will be the address of the business partner to whom you want to ship the goods. In this case, we will be going to post the statistical good receipt just for information in our system for the confirmation of the goods shipped to the third party. The invoice is posted and paid using the normal procurement process as we usually do by using the Miro transaction. Getting the points, everyone?
Yes.
Right? Okay, perfect. Now there are some steps are involved for third party procurement, and those steps are: create the PO. Okay.
PR.
Yes, the PR can be created, but we are just taking an example that we are creating the PO. And in the item detail, we have to go to the delivery address tab. Okay. Let me just mention here. Item detail tab. Delivery address. Okay. Here we have to enter the subcontracting vendor. That's it. and the address will going to be the address of the subcontracting vendor. Getting the point, everyone? Hello?
Yes.
Right? And after that, post the GR with reference to this PO, and the SAP system will create a material and accounting document. Because goods are shipped directly to the subcontracting vendor, we can see this is stock with the transaction ME20, and movement will be 1010 in case of good receipt. Okay. Movement type will be 1010. Okay. So this is done with the GR part, and then we have to post the invoice. So upon receiving the invoice from the vendor, we have to post the invoice via transaction Miro, the usual transaction as we always use. So we have to enter those different parameters, document date, reference number, and we will post the invoice. Okay. So this is the third party scenario, first case, correct? So let us quickly understand this process in SAP system. So let's quickly go to the delivery address tab. And one more thing I would like to mention over here, item delivery address, input the code of subcontracting vendor and check the box for subcontracting vendor. There is a field SC supplier, this one. So we have to check, you have to just tick this field. Okay. Fine. So we can, first of all, quickly create a purchase order. Just a moment. 780. We're going to just copy the same and we'll create a purchase order. So I'm going to ME21N. Let us pick the same purchase order. Yeah, here it is. So just drag it and drag it in the shopping cart, and it will going to copy all the details of the purchase order ending with 780 into your new purchase order. Just drag it and it will going to copy everything here. Everything. Okay. So can you see all the details have come? So you have to just click on this. And how these are appearing, because we have used this functionality before. You have to just click on my purchase order, and system will going to give you the details of the purchase order which are created by myself and whosoever is the login user. So this is the PO. Now let's go to the delivery address. Select this field and enter the details of the subcontracting supplier to whom we want to give this material. Guys, just give me just 5 minutes for a break. Just a moment.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I am back. So we will going to search one more vendor who will going to act as a subcontracting vendor for our third party scenario with reference to the subcontracting vendor. So this vendor is a supplier where I am hovering my cursor 173 3 times 031, and we will going to select some other supplier. Let's say very good. Let's say we will going to select this one 30046. Okay, Tata Private Limited. Okay, and system will going to fetch the address of Tata Private Limited from the vendor master data in this delivery address tab. I'm hitting enter key, and this address will going to get changed. Have you noticed this? This address got changed.
Yes.
Right? Because our material will not going to come into the plant. It will going to come at the destination of this supplier. सबको समझ में आ रहा है, friends? Everyone?
Yes.
Right? So let us take an example that we have to supply each 1 kg in a packaging form to our I mean, we are selling these this sugar crystals in the form of 1 kg, and we have given this 150 kg in a form of 3 big गनी बैग्स, जिसको हिंदी में बोरी बोलते हैं ना, बोरी जूट की बोरी होती है ना, those big gunny bags we have given to this supplier, and this supplier will going to do the packaging in the form of 1 kg of the packet each, and then they will going to supply us back so that we will going to sell it to the customer. Getting the point, everyone?
Rajiv, contracting vendors can always do the packaging or any other purpose.
They can do everything. I mean, it completely depends on what work you want them to do for you. It could be packaging, it could be some mechanical fabrication. Correct?
Okay, but sometimes vendor can do the packaging as well, right?
Which vendor?
Vendor we are entered here, vendor 1730031.
This one?
They can also do the packaging as well, right? Sometimes.
See, it completely depends that, for example, if then this vendor is doing the packaging, then this vendor can also act as a subcontracting vendor as well. We will going to put his code. Correct?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
logically we have to post the good receipt, and to have the good receipt in the system, it is very important that the address should be there. Right?
Okay.
Right? So if this particular vendor is doing the same thing, then what will going to happen? We will going to pay him for the packaging part as well. Right?
Okay.
But in this case, what is happening? We will going to pay this vendor first for this procurement of 150 kg of the sugar. Getting the point, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So let me just save this purchase order. So we have this purchase order with us ending with 826. And we will going to now post the GR. We are opening one more window, and let us post the GR. So for GR, it is Migo. Let us select good receipt from the action window. And in the third window, we're going to enter the purchase order number. And here you can see in the where tab, in the item details, the movement type is appearing as 1010. That means the field you have selected in a purchase order for subcontracting, that means system is posting the 101, but in this case system is posting 101 quantity not to the plant address but at the address of subcontracting vendor. That is why in the destination tab, this is the where tab, the system is giving you the information that it is going to vendor Tata Private Limited. Clear?
Yes.
This material will be received at this vendor. Enter delivery note. Okay, enter delivery note. You have to just enter something here, that SCGR and 150. This is done, and let us post this GR. And this is the code of vendor is appearing, the subcontracting vendor 300046 Tata Private Limited. Document is posted. Let us check our purchase order. Its purchase order history is updated with the movement type 101. Okay, and this is the reference number I have entered, SCGR 150 kg in material document in the delivery note. So that is also appearing over here. Okay, friends. Now we have to check the stock, that where the stock is lying. So let us quickly go to MMB. Actually, its stock will be displayed with ME20, but I'm just trying to check what is the situation for this 150 kg. Let us see. Let us see. Okay. A stock provided to vendor. This 150 cases, 150 kg. Okay, so you can check the stock here as well in the MMB. It is giving you the details of the material document 72. Okay, for today's date 150 kg, movement type is 101 O. O is special stock. Clear, everyone, friends?
Yes. Yes.
And also this stock can be checked with the transaction ME20. So let us check that as well. ME20, enter. Oh my god, ME20. I have mistakenly entered ME20. So sorry for that. So it is ME20. O stands for orange. So this is the supplier. So our supplier was 173 3 times 0 and 31. Okay. And plant, yes, 1710. No, let us not enter the plant. Leave it as it is. Let us now execute it. It will going to show you the stock for 150. No selection possible.
Required to put subcontracting supplier, right?
Oh yes, correct. Yep. Yeah, 300300. It was, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, completely agree with you. We have to enter that stock, that supplier who had received the stock into their premises. Perfect. Yep. So can we see 150 kg is there, and there is a plus sign. Let us expand that, and it will going to show you one more line that the received quantity is 150 kg. Okay, friends. So this is also one more transaction which shows the subcontracting stock monitor for supplier. Okay, friends. So we are done with the
Yes.
PR. Yes, go ahead.
No. Please go ahead.
Okay. So again we are copying the PO. Now it's a time to post the GR. With me, everyone?
Yes.
21.11.2022. Enter. So this is the amount with reference to 150 kg. 5.50. Enter. And let us post the invoice. Tax code I1. Okay, so we are done with this scenario. Let us come to our PO. Enter. So our invoice is also updated in the PO. Okay. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Hello?
but Raju, there is one question.
Hmm?
So we did Miro for the 150 kg, right? But how we do the payment for the subcontracting vendor?
Correct. Yeah, very good question. So in this situation, what will going to happen? You will again going to create a purchase order. Okay.
Mhm.
And that purchase order will not going to contain any material details.
Okay.
Okay. You can just simply create one purchase order with the account assignment category as K, that is cost center. And in the short text, this will going to be a free text for the buyer. And he will going to enter packaging charges for sugar crystals. Simple. And he is charging 6 rupees for one packet. So, and he had done this activity for 150 packets, 150 such packets. So 150 into 6, it will be 9,000 rupees.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, 900 rupees. So we have to pay 900 rupees as a packaging charges to this supplier. Got the point?
Yes.
This is all.
So after creating the PO, then after Miro record, right?
Sorry.
After creating the PO for the
Hmm?
subcontracting vendor, then required to do the Miro, right?
Yes, yes,
So not.
exactly. Yes, yes. You
Mhm.
can. So in that case, or you can follow one process of you can follow one process of creating a subcontracting vendor, sorry, subcontracting purchase order with the item category L. Okay, in that this is subcontracting item category, and you have to enter the 150 kg sugar as well, and you are just showing in the system that you are providing 150 kg sugar to the subcontractor. Okay, and
Mhm.
that purchase order will going to contain the charge of just 6 rupees, because at that time you are not procuring anything. And one more important thing, in that situation, your subcontracting vendor will be 300046, not this one, because at that time you are not procuring anything from this vendor. You have already done with the procurement of 150 kg from this supplier. Getting the point, guys? Right?
Yes.
Right. So you will be going to create a subcontracting vendor with this supplier 300046, that is Tata Private Limited, and they will going to do the packaging for you. So give the 150 kg sugar to them, Okay, and they will going to do the packaging. Hope it is clear.
Okay, that means for the subcontracting vendor, only the PO and Miro is required.
No, no, no. For the subcontracting vendor, you have to do the good receipt as well. Good receipt as well.
Okay,
The packaging good receipt, correct? The packaging good receipt.
okay.
Yep, yep. Can you please recall, were you present in the session when we have covered the subcontracting scenario for the purchasing documents? Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes, I am.
You were there during that time when we have delivered the session for subcontracting?
I think I'm not available on that session.
Okay, okay, no problem. So what you can do, let me just quickly share my attendance. Just a moment, just a moment. I'm just trying to give you the dates on which we have covered this session for subcontracting. I'm quickly opening up the attendance part. Just a moment. So it is having the details that on which date we have taken the session. This is business partner purchasing documents, end-to-end scenario. Okay. End-to-end scenario for direct and indirect service, return free purchase orders, and then release procedure. Okay. Reservation, pricing procedure, unplanned delivery cost. This is for the special procurement, consignment scenario, stock transport order. Okay. Okay. So what I will do, I will, share the subcontractor scenario one more time as well in this particular scenario, so that it will be a, kind of a refresher. But as I have mentioned here that this is done, but in our earlier class, it seems that this particular session was not done. There is no any, nothing is mentioned for this particular scenario that it is completed from my side. So we will cover it once again. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Fine. We will do this again in this particular scenario. So guys, we are done with the third party scenario of subcontracting vendor. Now we will going to explore about the third party procurement for a customer. So what will going to happen? This scenario is particularly used when you are involved in trading or you want the vendor to ship the goods to your customer directly. So we will going to use the steps that we have used, in this particular scenario for subcontracting that we have just discussed now. And this particular process uh, needs some changes. So what we're going to do here in this scenario, what we're going to happen that we have to create the purchase order with the item category S and the account category 1, that is third party. Okay. And after we select the item category S, we will be able to see the customer field on the PO item details delivery address tab. So let me just show you this. Actually in S4 HANA it is appearing right now here only, but we're going to create one more purchase order, and then you will going to do the good receipt. Okay. And we're going to do the good receipt in a similar way as we have done for this particular PO. So let us create one more PO with reference to this one, and we will going to use item category as so ME21N. So here what will going to happen? We will be sending our material directly to the customer, and we're going to do the good receipt now. Okay, but actually this is appearing as gray out. It will not going to allow us to enter anything. I have to select as one. Just a moment. Account assignment category as S. Wait. Let us create a new one, because we have copied this. That's why it is not allowing us. So this is our supplier 101. Third party S, and account assignment category S. We have to check as one. I don't know why somebody has given this name as die. Let us select as one. Okay. Now give the plant as 1710. Hit enter. Quantity, let's say 45 kg you have to give to the customer, and let us click on combination item category one not defined. Oh, okay. Let's say this one, third party project. So this is the customer field. This is a customer field. Address of the customer is necessary. So we will going to select any customer which is available over here. Let us hit enter, and we're going to select some customer code. And this customer master data is created by the as the consultant, sales and distribution module people. Right now we are learning for SAP Similarly, okay, it is showing some error.
Item degree should be, I guess, L for subcontracting.
No. We are not creating the purchase order for subcontracting. No, we are creating a third party scenario. Third party in which the delivery address is of the customer. Okay.
This is second scenario in third party, right?
Sorry.
This is the third scenario in second scenario in third party. Right?
Exactly. The first one what we have studied was for the
Subcontract, right?
supplying the material directly to the subcontractor destination. In this second case, we are learning that the material will be supplied directly to the customer. Okay. So it is showing some, some GL account not created. So what you have to understand in this particular scenario, that you will going to get a customer code, and you have to perform the rest of the two activities in a similar way as we did for uh, for subcontracting vendor. That is, you will be posting the GR, and you will be also posting the Miro. Okay. So this you can, do this as a homework at your side. Okay, friends.
Okay.
Right. This is very simple. Now coming on to the import scenario. What happens that let's say that we are importing the item from a foreign vendor. Okay, from a foreign vendor. So let us take an example of this particular scenario. And what exactly happens that the changes what needs to be done is that first of all the vendor should be of the foreign national. Okay, let's take an example of this vendor. So this vendor is already created for United States. Okay, and we are trying to import the sugar from United States for our India. Let's assume that this plant is located in India and we are importing sugar from US. So it is very important that that particular vendor, that foreign vendor, should have everything maintained with reference to the its correct address, as it is a foreign vendor. Okay. Secondly, the vendor master data, sorry, the material master data, it should be extended to the foreign import view. So let me just quickly open up this particular material in a different window and let us check. Just a moment. Can you see this? International trade import. So actually in old ECC system, the name of this tab is foreign trade import. And now in S4HANA, they have changed the name of the tab to international trade and import. Okay. So this is the international trade and import. There is the country of origin. This can be maintained. Okay. And further, these details are absolutely not required, but it is important that this particular material should be extended to this view, international trade and import. Okay. So let us so just now we have open up the address of this particular vendor. As you can see, this is actually a German vendor, and they have given some name as US supplier. So this is actually a German vendor, and this containing all this its country details and region details and its address. So everything is there. Okay. So before starting the import scenario, it is important that the vendor should be created in its master data with all the country and region details. And secondly, the material should be extended to the international trade and import tab in its material master data. Now, coming on to the condition part, what happens that when this material arrives at our seaport, the dockyard, at that time, what happens that some custom duty needs to be paid to the custom officials, and then only our sugar of 500 kg will be released from the dockyard, right? So if you can see here, this particular let me just quickly check that which pricing procedure it is taking. Let's go to analysis. Actually, this might be taking yeah, if you remember, we have created this new pricing procedure, ZPO testing. So it is showing us all those limited uh, condition records. So in this particular scenario, it is very important that we will be adding some custom duties as well. So let us quickly go to the SPRO settings, and here we will going to understand that how a custom condition appears. Okay, so let us go to materials management, purchasing, and then conditions. And condition is containing define price determination process and define condition types. Set pricing condition type purchasing. Okay, so here we can see some conditions for custom. Let's see. Can you see this? Customs percentage, ZOA1, customs value, custom quantity, ZOA1. Okay. So let us quickly double click this, and you will going to see that it should contain this delivery cost, because this is what we will going to add in our pricing procedure. And let us quickly assign this particular uh, ZOA1 to our pricing procedure, ZPO test, ZPO. Let us drop down this pricing procedure from here. Our pricing procedure will be at the extreme last, ZPO test. So just assign the pricing procedure with this custom percentage, save it, and we will have to insert this particular condition ZOA1 in our pricing procedure as well. Okay, so let us come out and let us go to the calculation schema purchasing and position ZPO TS. Let us scroll down. Here it is. Select this, go to control data. So these are the conditions we have. Okay, what we will going to do, we're going to insert our own new condition. There is a gap of 40, and there is a gap between these steps 40 and 70. Let's utilize the step number 41 between this 70. Okay, and we're going to insert our own condition. What was the name of the condition? ZOA1, right? And we will going to enter 1 as well, because that condition, that custom will going to be calculated as a percentage based on the gross price of the material what we have imported from Germany. This is a vendor located in Germany. So let's hit on new entries. We are giving the steps as 41. Give the counter as 0. Now we are going to select our condition for freight. ZOA1. We are choosing this one. Okay. And it will going to get calculated over 1. And 1 is our gross price, if you remember. Okay. Let us save it. Okay. Let's come back, and you will be able to see that this ZOA1 is directly inserted just below 40, which was the existing one. And why I had mentioned this one, that means the custom percentage will be calculated on this step 1, whatever be the price of the product. Getting the point, guys? If the price of the sugar is, for example, 5,250 US dollars, then whatever the percentage we will going to apply, that will be calculated over 5,240. Right, friends? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So we have inserted this custom condition in our existing pricing procedure of ZPO test. And let us come back. Let us save this change and come back. So we were creating this purchase order, but we haven't created it. So let us come out of it. We are not saving it. Let us come out, and we're going to create our purchase order once again. Same vendor, material, PO quantity, 500 kg, plant, $1710, 101, enter. Go to condition. So what is the price we have to pay for supplier? It is 19,500 euros for our sugar price. And now come back. Can you see custom percentage is appearing automatically now, which was not the case earlier. It is appearing because we have added this condition in our pricing procedure. Let's go to analysis tab, and this is going to show you that ZO even now is a part of our pricing procedure. Okay, friends. So let us give this as 4%. And before this calculation happens, let us quickly open up the Calci as well. And we're going to input 19500 into 4 divided by 100 and minus 19500. So it will be 1872. Okay, friends. I'm just hitting enter key now so that this 4% should be calculated. Just a moment. No. It will not going to be less. It will not going to be less because we have to pay this to the supplier. Correct. This is not a discount. It's my mistake. And one more thing we have missed here. We have to again go to our pricing procedure and we have to enter the accrual key for this custom charges. So ZPO test, go to control data. I will show you that what I had missed. So this particular custom charges should go to a custom clearing account. Okay, let us select this custom clearing account. So can you see this FR3 custom clearing? Select this FR3 and the same FR3 here as well. FR3, I'm just manually entering just so that we can save the time. And what will going to happen? This FR3 will going to have its own GL account. Will going to have its own GL account, and this 780 rupees will going to get posted to that GL account. And let me just quickly show you that how you can see the postings for this FR3. FR3 is containing a GL account. If you remember, in our last to last session, we have completed the valuation and account assignment, that how the automatic GL is getting triggered. So the transaction code is OBYC. And here in the transaction event keys, select FR3. This is FR3. Can you see this custom clearing? I'm double clicking it. Enter your chart of account as YCOA, and system will going to give you the GL account. This GL account will going to get updated with this 780 rupees. Clear, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. It is showing provision account key missing. So we have to again, come out. Then we'll go to create a purchase order. M21N. So now we are done. Validity date, it is 23rd. Okay, now let us check everything is fine. Now let us save it. So the purchase order is saved now. Okay. So this is a import scenario in which the custom charges are mentioned over here. Oh, hold on. What had happened? I had given the input as 4%. Not sure why it is not appearing. So let us save it once again. Okay, yeah, okay. Let us refresh the PO again just to verify that our custom amount is properly appearing or not. Okay, it is appearing well now. Okay, so we are done with this. Okay. Now the next step will be to post the invoice for the custom amount. Okay, and that invoice will be posted in a usual way as we are posting the Miro. Okay, and once this custom amount is paid to the supplier, after that the next process will be, so let me just mention this over here, import scenario. So what it will going to contain: vendor should be created with INTL address, that is international address. Then material master should have the view maintained for INTL trade import. Okay, and after that add the custom condition into the existing pricing procedure. And link the accrual key with the custom condition. Do you remember we have assigned FR3, the freight clearing condition type, which is linked to a GL account. सबको समझ में आ रहा है friends? Hello?
Yes, Raji.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to create import PO with custom condition. With custom condition and oh, hold on. with Miro to release the goods from customs. It could be airport or shipyard, whatever. Once this invoice is posted, then you have to post the actual good receipt, because now you have the material with you, right? Now post the GR. The SAP, and then post the actual Miro. Getting the point, guys? तो समझ में आ रहा अच्छी तरह? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, great. So just a moment, let me close this screen. We do not need this OP by C anymore. So 827 is the PO. So let us first post the custom charges, that is 780 euro, to the supplier. Let's check for this one, plant delivery cost. So here you can see, I mean, within the same invoice, you can even post this invoice as well. Okay. So just a moment. Sugar crystals plus this one. So let us quickly go to our PO. Our cost of sugar crystal is 19,500. Okay. Quantity was 500, and this is 780. So 19500. Okay. Let us hit on this message. This is just a warning message. Quantity delivered is 0. Okay. Yeah, that is okay. And let us save it. क्या एरर दे रहा है? टेक्स्ट कोड ओके I1 also exist. I1, तो I1 को हटा के I0 कर देते हैं. ये हटा देते हैं यहाँ से.
Rajiv, why custom amount is not added in total amount?
Actually, this particular GL account is going to a this particular custom amount is going to a different GL.
Okay.
If you remember, let me just show you some connections regarding this one. Just a moment. I'm hitting on this control data. This particular custom condition is assigned to this custom clearing account FR3, correct?
Okay. Right.
And this FR3, if you remember, I had shown you in OBYC, it is linked to a different GL account that will going to capture or collect the custom cost. It will not going to get added
Okay.
to the cost.
Okay. Means it is separately, right?
It will be separately posted.
Okay.
Right?
Got it. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Ivan. This is let us quickly now simulate. Back. Everything is fine. Let us post the invoice. So we have posted the invoice. Actually, it is saying that it is blocked for payment because the reason being the amount is more than the PO what we have posted with reference to the PO. Okay, fine. So come to the PO. So you have the invoice posted already over here. Okay, and now you can post the GR as well for this scenario. Okay, so MIGO.
So in that scenario, first of all, required to create a mirror, right? And then after post.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Because we have actually what we have done while posting Myro, we have posted the actual cost of the sugar as well. Both the things we have done at one time.
Okay.
But in actual scenario, what happens? You are posting Myro. Only for the custom charges. Okay.
Okay.
And then your material will be released from the custom, whether it is airport or shipyard.
Right.
The moment comes from airport to your premises, the second step you will going to post the GR for those 19,500 euro, and after that you will going to post one more invoice for this material received, right? Right. So I mean both the ways are absolutely fine, but the first one is actually the good one in which you are posting the invoice first. So okay, so if you can see the 101 is also posted, and if you can see this is the delivery cost is appearing over here 1056, and this was, can you see this 780 customs duty we have paid. So it is showing you in the form of euro, but actually the vendor currency is maintained in US dollars. So that's why it is giving you the indication of US dollars. Okay. So we are done with the import scenario and we are done with the third party scenario today. Both the scenarios are done. And let us quickly complete the scenario for subcontracting. Do you have any questions so far, friends? With this import scenario or third party? Yeah, third party. Can anyone please explain what are the two scenarios for third party? Hello? Hello?
Supply. There are two scenarios. That means subcontracting vendor. That means the goods delivered by the subcontractors premises, and in second scenario, the goods delivered directly from the vendor.
What is the second scenario? Can you please repeat that?
The goods delivered directly from the vendor.
To where?
to customer.
Yes, correct. And what are the item categories are used in purchase order while creating the third party scenario for customer?
It is a L for subcontracting, right?
No, 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 no. It is S. It is S
Yeah,
used,
yes, yes, yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. Let me just open up the purchase order once again. I think we haven't saved the third party scenario. Okay, no problem. So I just wanted to show you.
There is some error.
Yeah. Okay. So I was asking about this one, this item category for
Okay,
third
this
party
is
scenario. You have to select as S.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Item category is S, and
Mhm.
let me close this screen, and account assignment category you have to select as 1. But in this actually it was showing some error that the combination does not exist. So you have to select as S, sorry, 1. Account assignment as 1. Someone had mistakenly given some wrong description as DIE. It should be third party scenario. Okay. So one more question. Are we using any account assignment category or item category while creating a third party scenario for subcontractor? Are we using?
For the subcontracting scenario,
Yes.
it is L
No, 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 no.
for subcontracting.
Actually, for subcontracting, the scenario will be different when you are providing the component. But here,
Okay.
this scenario is only and only to deliver your material at subcontractor location. That's it. The fabrication and packaging part will be a different scenario. So have you understood my question? Or can I repeat?
Repeat once.
I am repeating the question. Are we using any item category or any account assignment category while creating a purchase order for third party scenario for subcontractor supplier? Okay, let me tell you. The answer is no. Right now you can see the PO for transferring the material or for delivering the material at subcontractor premises right now in front of you. The need is only to checkbox this field for SC supplier. Can you see my cursor, friends, everyone?
Yes, yes.
And in this particular scenario of third party with subcontractor, there is no need, I again repeat, there is no need to input any entries, neither in the account assignment category nor in the item category. Understood, everyone, my dear friends?
Yes, yes.
But in case of third party scenario for a customer, you will be requiring to input item category as S
Yes.
and account assignment category as 1, numeral
One.
1, number 1, right? सबको समझ में आया फ्रेंड अच्छी तरह?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us take the example of just a moment. Import के बाद एक मिनट. Today's topic third party हो गया, import हो गया, ये रिटर्न लेवल बाद में पढ़ेंगे, अभी सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर पढ़ लेते हैं. सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग सिनेरियो में होता क्या है फ्रेंड्स? नंबर 1, create a PO with item category L. It is very important. Okay. Number 2, provide the component to the subcontractor. This is done with Migo. ट्रांसफर पोस्टिंग। लेकिन उसके पहले पीओ बनाने के बाद ना हमें एक बिल ऑफ मटेरियल बनाना पड़ता है। बिल ऑफ मटेरियल वो किससे बनाएंगे? CS01 से। समझ रहे हो बात को फ्रेंड्स? दिस बिल ऑफ मटेरियल कंटेनिंग child parts
Yes.
with which a finished item is manufactured. एक मिनट, it's my mistake. तो सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग सिनेरियो कैसे रहता है? जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि फॉर एग्जांपल अभी पैकेजिंग वाला काम कराना था या कुछ फैब्रिकेशन कराना है, करेक्ट? तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में क्या होता है कि फर्स्ट यू विल गोइंग टू use some material as a component for that item. So let's assume कि एक कुछ मटेरियल का लिस्ट देखते हैं अपन लोग। मटेरियल का लिस्ट देखते हैं MM60 में जाते हैं, कुछ ROH जैसे मटेरियल देखते हैं जिससे कि हम कंपोनेंट बना लें। ये हटा देते हैं, प्लांट डालते हैं 1710, एंटर। ROH डाल देते हैं और execute. So these are couple of materials we have. तो यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, आप ये सोचो कोई फ्रेम है और कोई एक सीट है, ठीक है? या ये सोचो फ्रेम, ये फोर्क्स हैं, ये कुछ बाइक का कुछ सामान है, व्हील है और कुछ सीट है ऐसा। तो आप ये सोचो कि भाई जो सीट है उसको बनाने के लिए एक फ्रेम की जरूरत तो पड़ेगी। समझ रहे हो बात को? बाइक की सीट है, अब वो सीट तो तभी बनेगी जब आप फ्रेम को सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग सप्लायर को दे दोगे। फ्रेम को देना पड़ेगा ना फ्रेम को। सबको समझ में आ रहा है फ्रेंड्स?
Yes.
ओके। तो ये क्या करेंगे हम लोग, इसको अपन ओपन करके रखते हैं अभी, और हम लोग पहले अपना बिल ऑफ मटेरियल बनाते हैं। बिल ऑफ मटेरियल यानी CS01 यहाँ जाते हैं और एक मिनट फ्रेंड्स, चार्जिंग पे लगाओ। तो यहां पर क्या करेंगे, वी विल गोइंग टू अज्यूम दिस सीट एज ए फिनिश प्रोडक्ट, कि वो हमको सीट बना के देगा, लेकिन उसके लिए हमें उसको फ्रेम देना पड़ेगा। समझ रहे बात को? तो हम क्या करेंगे, इसको कॉपी कर लेते हैं, MZRM-C900, ये हमारा फाइनल प्रोडक्ट वो हमको बना के देगा। ये इतने सारा कॉपी हो गया क्या? अरे बाप रे, देखो ये सब हटा देते हैं, सिर्फ हमें मटेरियल का कोड चाहिए। और बिल ऑफ मटेरियल का यूसेज हम लोग ले लेंगे 3, दैट इज यूनिवर्सल। किसका यूज हम करेंगे अपने मटेरियल के प्रोक्योरमेंट में। ओ ये क्या बोल रहा है कि ये, अच्छा ठीक है 1710 भी हटाना है। नाउ इट इज अ कंप्लीट गुड मटेरियल। आगे हम लोग अंदर, सबको समझ में आ रहा है अच्छी तरह फ्रेंड्स मैं क्या करने जा रहा हूँ? हेलो,
Yes.
देखो मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या करने जा रहा है। देखो ये दिस मटेरियल इज सीट 900, सो वी let's say we are manufacturing Hero Honda seats, okay? So but we are not manufacturing seats, we are getting it done, we are getting it assembled by some other subcontractor, so we are providing them the frame and some other parts. So एक सीट के लिए एक ही फ्रेम लगेगा, तो वो फ्रेम का कंपोनेंट का कोड क्या होगा? फ्रेम का कंपोनेंट का कोड ये रहेगा, ये फ्रेम का MZRM-C900-01। इसको मैंने कॉपी कर लिया और यहां डाल दिया, ये रहा मेरा एक आइटम। ठीक है, इसका क्वांटिटी ले लेंगे। इसके लिए फॉर एग्जांपल हमको लेट्स से 25 शीट्स बनवानी है, तो 25 फ्रेम तो देना पड़ेगा ना। समझ रहे हैं बात को?
Yes.
सिमिलरली इसके अंदर ये कुछ लिखा हुआ ना, स्कूटी जेस्ट स्पेयर पार्ट्स, तो एक ये भी रख लेते हैं। एक मिनट ना, फास्ट मूविंग 900 हैंडल व्हील्स ब्रेक्स ड्राइव ट्रेन फ्रेम 950 सीट 950 फॉर्क ड्राइव ट्रेन। कुछ और भी ऐसा मटेरियल लेते हैं जो जो सीट में लगने वाला हो। देखते हैं अभी कुछ दिखता है कि नहीं दिखता है। सीट फ्रेम, एक दूसरा फ्रेम और ले लेते हैं ये वाला, कि वो एक ये वाला फ्रेम भी लगता है, तो नीचे ये डाल दिया, यहाँ आ गए ये डाल दिया। ये दूसरा मटेरियल है MM500, ये लिया, इसका भी डाल दिया 25 पीसेस। समझ में आ रहा है? और ये मैंने सेव कर दिया। अब इसको मैं आपको डिस्प्ले करके दिखाता हूँ। अंदर चलते हैं, इस बिल ऑफ मटेरियल को डिस्प्ले करते हैं और कुछ और चीज मैं आपको समझाने की कोशिश करता हूँ। तो क्या होगा, जब हम वेंडर को अपनी, वी विल गोइंग टू सप्लाई only these two components to the supplier and he will going to assemble them and will going to make a sheet and we will going to do the good receipt of this particular material। ये तो हमारे कंज्यूम हो जाएंगे मटेरियल। सबको समझ में आ रहा है फ्रेंड्स?
Yes.
Right? For example, let's take an example of making tea in our kitchen. So tea is our final product, the hot cup of tea is a final product, but the component which are being used to make a tea are number 1 gas, number 2 tea, that dry tea leaves, number 3 sugar, and number 4 ginger, and number 5 cardamom, that is elaichi. So these are all components, right? But our end product is tea. So now what we're going to do, we will going to create a purchase order for this particular material. Let us quickly jump on to another next screen. ME21N, enter your material, your plant 1710. Let's take a same vendor, he will going to do the fabrication part to give us the sheet. So purchase order will be created with the final with the parent material. Parent material means this is the parent material, and these are its components, these are its child parts. And the important thing, we're going to use the item category as L. The moment item category L is used, category L is used, you will going to see one big change in the screen here in the material data. I'm just hitting on material data, and you will going to see these two tabs, components. Can you see these tabs?
Yes.
Right? Let me just quickly remove this L, and you will see that these two tabs for components in explode bill of material will going to go away. I have removed item category L, hitting enter key. Can you see those tabs are gone?
Yes.
Right? Again, I am giving the item category L. So this item category is very, very important. This indicates that it is a subcontracting PO. And number two, you can also display the list of components which is needed to manufacture the seat. Okay, so let us click on components. It says before processing, please enter the quantity for item 10. Okay, yes, correct. So it says please enter the quantity. So we're going to enter 25 pieces. We need 25 seats. And system will going to open the, okay, no short text. Oh, okay. We will go. Just a moment. Let me hit on components. So just a moment. Explode bomb. It says that actually it is not copying all these details as a default. So what we will going to do, we will enter them manually. But before that, we have to resolve this error that no short text is maintained in the language D for this material. So let's do one thing. Copy this. Let's come out of this purchase order and we'll maintain the short text in its material master data. So MM02. There will be couple of such errors will going to appear. MM02. The material type does not exist. Seat 900. This is ROH. But why it says it does not exist? 395. C900-03. Yes, we have this material number. Okay. This material type doesn't exist. इसका किसी क्यों एरर फेंक रहा है ऐसा? Is there any user who is using MM39? Who is user MM39 in our team? Somebody had deleted ROH. Hello? Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes.
Is there any user right now in this room with the user ID 64MM39? Hello?
Not sure.
Can you check in on SC020?
001D. But not sure whether the name is will going to be there. 39. Mine is 15. 64 S4 MM39. 64 S4 MM39. But how we will going to check the actual name of the user? No, it is not. Sorry. Somebody had deliberately deleted the material type ROH. We can throw this user out as well, correct? With the transition
Yes, SM12. SM11.
SM12, we can throw this person out, right? Okay. $39.
Select all entries and then
Delete, right?
yes.
Okay. Now let's quickly go into the OMS2 now. ROH is not there. ROH is not there. You have to create new ROH, new entries. So let us copy with this raw material. Why these people are deleting ROH? Test material. Select this. Copy. I'm removing this H. So all is fine. Moving average price. Okay. 0001. So everything is okay. Valuation area 1010. So we have to select quantity updating as well for all this. And let us select all. No, not like this. Deselect. And let us save it. Okay. So we have done the value updation as well. Now let us quickly go to our MM02 because we want to do the change. Yes. Now we can see that that accounting, all the details are appearing. So we have to go to the additional data and we have to maintain the language part DE. Same discretion we will going to use. This was the error it was showing during the PO creation. Now that
Rajiv,
yes.
also in material master for the BM material, there is some requirement to change the general item category, right? Item category group.
Item
LVMF.
category. No. There is
Group.
no need. No. It's not it. Not needed.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are using the same material with item category L. Quantity 25. Plant 1710. Hit enter. Net price let's say he is charging 70 rupees to do the assembly of one seat. 70 rupees for one seat. Okay. And we have such 25 seats to be assembled. Now explode bomb. Okay, no problem. So let's do one thing. We're going to copy. Where is our component? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Let's copy both the components and we'll paste over here. And quantity is 25 and 25. Okay, hit enter. Come back and save the PO. So this is the purchase order you have created. Now, it is very important that we should have the stock of these components equivalent to 25 pieces each. If you go to components, we should have the stock. Getting the point? If you don't have the stock, then how you will going to give this to the supplier, subcontractor, right? Understood, everyone?
Yes.
So let's go to material and let's copy this component first to check how much item we have. Sometimes it takes more time to run the transaction.
There might be different scenarios for subcontracting. Maybe the subcontractor is delivering.
Sorry, can you please come again? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I was saying that there might be some different scenarios as well for subcontracting. Maybe subcontractor is delivering directly the product and we are not, providing them a raw material or components to them.
I'm not getting your question. Is it Mansi or Reshma?
Yes, Mansi here. Let's just say for our final product, we require a spare part seats.
Yes,
But
yes.
the subcontractor itself is gathering all the materials and providing us directly spare part.
No. Wait. Subcontractor is gathering all the components which are required to make a final product seat. Correct? And
Yes.
and hold on. And subcontractor will going to give us seat in return once the seat is assembled with these spare parts. Subcontractor is not giving us back the subcontractor is not giving us back these what I would call
Frames.
I mean you are saying that subcontractor is giving us spare parts. No. We are giving spare parts or components to the subcontractor. He will going to do the assembly and he will going to give us in return the final product in the form of seat of a bike. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just checking the stock of the components. This is the component C900, other material. So we have 58 pieces. It says frame 900. Okay, frame 900 and this is frame 500. Very good. So for 900 we have 58 pieces and for 500 hit on other material and for 500 we have 52 pieces. Very good. So we have sufficient amount of component which we can supply to the subcontractor. Getting the point, everyone, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are coming out of this transaction, and no, we have, hold on. We were having our purchase order open actually, so we have to open it again. We are not going to close that screen. It needs to be open it as it is. Okay, so we have this. Click on components. You can see the components. Perfect. Now we are going to close this screen. This bomb screen, we do not need it anymore. Let us go to Migo and we'll do the transfer posting. Select transfer posting. And the movement type in this situation will be 541. So always remember that. Can you see this? Mansi, can you read this description for the whole audience?
Transfer posted to stock with subcontractor from unrestricted use.
Correct. That means we will going to transfer our components from this stock to subcontractor, and you will going to see one more line with the quantity of 25 pieces under this story location. Okay. So we are using transfer posting. Enter. Continue. So click on components so that you can copy the components. This is for frame 900. Enter material frame 900. One 1710 is to location 171A. Special stock. No, this is not because this is our inventory stock and it is going to subcontracting stock. So automatically a special stock is appearing over here, right? Material.
Yes.
Material is frame quantity 25, where it is taking the material from this plant. Vendor. Vendor is also very important. So 17131. Hit enter. And just a moment, I want to add one more material here. So what I should do, how I can add one more material? Next item. Perfect, very good. So my next item is, what is my first item was seat 900. Sorry, frame 900. My next item will be frame 500. This is the component I have to transfer. Getting the point, guys? What I'm doing all these processes,
Yes.
right? I'm transferring the component, because if I'm not going to transfer the component, how the vendor will going to manufacture seats for me? He will be he will be going to say that I don't have the stock for the components. Correct? He need the material in the form of components, and then he will going to assemble them and will going to make a seat of a motorcycle bike. Here also enter the same vendor. So we have two materials with us, which we are going to supply from our inventory stock to the subcontracting stock. Let us check this. We are done with the entry of two materials. Enter a vendor for special stock. Oh, vendor कर तो डाल तो दिया हम लोगों ने, ये inputted vendor partner, it is there. Okay, let's check for the number one. Transfer posting.
Can you check in here?
Where?
Yes. After 541, there is what is maintain movement time. They require to maintain anything after 541?
No. I don't think that this is needed because it is already appearing here as 541.
Okay.
Let's check where you have to maintain this. Okay, enter a vendor for a special stock. Oh, enter a vendor for a special stock. Oh, I think this might be needing. Okay, got it. 173 31. Yes, actually, we need to enter that who is the subcontracting vendor as well. That is also needed, right? Let us check. I think now we should be fine. Okay, document is okay. Now let us post it. Document is posted. Perfect. Now let us quickly refresh this screen. This is for frame 500. I'm going to refresh it and you will going to see one more line that stock provided to vendor at 25 pieces. Can you see this? And our
Yes.
inventory is reduced by 25 pieces. Earlier it was 52 pieces, right? Now let me remove this material and we'll check the stock for frame 900. Change the material, then hit on this box, new selection. And it will also going to show you that stock provided to vendor are 25. Earlier this stock was 58 pieces. Getting the point, everyone?
Yes.
Right? Now you can also see the material movement by selecting the plant, go to environment and click on material movement, and you will going to see that goods issue document is starting with 2-digit 49 and with the movement type 541O, and it is giving you, and actually it is indicating that with the movement type 541 the stock is reduced by 25 pieces, but that same stock has gone to the vendor stock and it is showing a positive entry in vendor subcontracting stock. Can you see this O?
Yes.
Right? So 25 is reduced from inventory, that's why it is showing in red color, and 25 is received in subcontracting vendor stock, so that's why it is showing as positive. Now let us come back, and now we will going to do the good receipt with reference to our purchase order. Our purchase order for this material, this is a seat, the final product which we will going to get from the supplier. Let us quickly go to this screen. No, this screen. MMB, this is the MMB. Now I'm going to input this original, the final product of seat, that is seat. Okay, the seat is also right now, it is 58 pieces. We will going to receive 25 more pieces today after the good receipt, right?
Yes.
Now let us come back over here. Come back, Miko, and select this line, display. Sorry, not display. It's my mistake. You have to select good receipt with reference to the purchase order. वो purchase order का number. What was the purchase order number? Today we have created some 3 or 4 purchase orders. So this is for components. It is 829 in the last. 829 in the last. 827. 29. Hit enter. Click on check. Now the very interesting thing you will going to see in this particular good receipt screen, which you haven't seen in other regular good receipt. Okay, the usual good receipt, you won't be able to see a particular little change. This particular tree structure. Can you see this? Please watch my cursor.
Yes.
Please watch my cursor. Okay. So this small tiny is acting as a parent material, and the two things which are appearing as a component list. So this is just an indication. That means a final product might be containing n number of components which right now we are receiving. So now I'm hitting on this plus icon and you will going to see those two component details as well. So here what is happening? We will be doing the good receipt for sheet 900. Everyone please watch my words correctly. We will be doing the good receipt for this final product sheet, but along with this, there will be a consumption of these two components will also going to get posted with the movement type 543. Let me scroll this screen a little bit on the right hand side and you will going to discover two different movement types. Number one will be 101 for this material, because this material is newly coming to your premises after getting it, assembled by the subcontracting vendor. Understood, for friends, everyone?
Yes.
But along with this, these two components will be consumed. Let me give you the example of tea. You are getting the final product as tea, but the gas, the tea, the sugar, the ginger, and the cardamom, all these are components and these will be consumed to manufacture a tea. Similarly, these two child components are consumed to manufacture a seed. Getting the point, guys? So here you can see, these are the movement types I was talking about. Let me just scroll this column to more, close. Okay. It is still far away. Let me scroll a little bit more, and then you will going to see, single screen without me to scroll them again and again. So can you see this, guys? This is the GR we're going to do for the final product sheet, and with this movement type, these components will be consumed during good receipt process. वो consumption भी दिखाना पड़ेगा ना system में कि किधर का वो material, right?
Yes.
So now click on the this item detail, and you are going to see that in this particular final product, which is going to get received into your premises, you need to enter the store location. But in case of components, there is no need to enter the store location because they are getting consumed. Can you see 543 goods issued from subcontracting stock? I mean, from subcontracting stock, these material is issued to get consumed to manufacture a final product as sheet. Getting the point, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Right? So now I'm again showing you the final product is going to get good receipt with 101. But if I'm hitting on the second component, the first component, frame 900, I'm hitting on now, you will going to see the change in the movement type. It is 543 for the material frame 900. Now I'm hitting on frame 500. It will going to show the same movement type 543. Let us check this. SC GR sheet 25 pieces. Okay, and let us post this document. Let us post this document and let us come to this part, and you will going to see that this 58 will going to have one more additional stock of 25 pieces. So 58 plus 25, how much it is? 853. It will be 83, right? Let us execute it, refresh it. It is 83 pieces received in your inventory. Getting the point, guys?
Yes.
And let us check the status of frame 900 as well. and you will see those 25 pieces have gone now. Gone from the subcontracting stock. They will not going to appear
Yes.
anymore because they are consumed, right? And similarly check the stock of frame 900, sorry 500. This is 27. 25 pieces have gone, and let us check the material movement as well. Material movement, and system will going to give you the indication of 543 as well. The consumption is posted now from the subcontracting stock with the movement type 543 for frame 500. Similarly, you can see the consumption of frame 900 with the movement type 543 special stock O. Can you see this? Minus 25. सबको समझ में आ रहा है फ्रेंड्स अच्छी तरह?
Yes.
Perfect. And now we're going to post the invoice for this. So how much it will be? Let's go to the condition. 25 into 17, sorry, 70. It is 1750. So, and let us quickly refresh this PO as well, so that you can see the good receipt for those 25 pieces for your seat. Here the purchase order history tab is appearing, which shows that your 25 pieces of assembled seat is received in your inventory. With me, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Now going to Miro so that we can pay the subcontracting charges for this assembly part that he had done for us. So he had assembled those frames and manufactured the seat for us. So 829, it will going to be 1750, very good. So 1750 check, simulate, everything is fine, back, and post the invoice document for 1750. Document is posted. Let us come back again to the purchase order, and we're going to refresh it again so that our purchase order history is updated with one more follow-on document of which document?
Invoice receipt.
Very good. So I will going to hit on this orange and white yellow box just before the message is tab, and again I will going to hit on this other document so that my purchase order ending with 829 should be freshly updated with all those follow-on documents. Everything is fine, friends?
Yes.
We are done with the invoice receipt and everything is fine,
Yes.
right? So let me
Yes.
quickly note it down here. Subcontract Migo transfer posting. What was the movement type we have used?
543 and
No, for transfer posting it was 541, correct?
541.
Very good. And during GR, the finished material is posted with
543.
no, गलत बोल रहे हो आप, सोचो. मैं इसको ब्लैंक छोड़ता हूँ.
Finish item 101.
यस, अभी बिल्कुल आपने सही बोला. परफेक्ट. अभी क्योंकि आपने अच्छी तरह सोच के बोला,
Yes.
राइट? फिनिश आइटम कैसे 543 हो जाएगा? वो तो आपके प्रीमाइसिस में आ रहा है ना.
Yes, right.
राइट. उसको मैंने ओ लिख दिया. वो समझ गए ना आप क्या है ओ?
Special stuff.
यस, ये ऐसा. ठीक है फ्रेंड्स, तो आज का सेशन इधर ही खत्म करते हैं। एक अपना जो लास्ट रह गया है वो क्या करते हैं, वो है आरटीपी वाला प्रोसेस, ठीक है ना। एक मिनट, ये वाला है। ये तो प्रैक्टिस सेशन था। एक मिनट फ्रेंड्स, 15-16, ये आज अपनी 17 क्लास है ना, ये 17। 21 नवंबर। ओके, सी। Are there any further doubts in this scenario? समझ में आया सेशन अच्छी तरह फ्रेंड्स? हेलो हेलो।
Yes, Raji.
No doubt.
ओके, जस्ट मोमेंट। तो नेक्स्ट सेशन में हम लोगों का जो एक जो दो सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग सिनेरियोज और रह गए हमारे, 2000 रिटर्नेबल ट्रांसपोर्ट पैकेजिंग और एक स्टॉक ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑर्डर। स्टॉक ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑर्डर तो हमारा लास्ट टाइम पे हो गया था, ठीक है ना। तो आरटीपी हम लोग पढ़ेंगे, रिटर्नेबल ट्रांसपोर्ट पैकेजिंग। Just a moment, and close this. I'm closing it out. What scenario? ठीक है friends, thank you very much for your time, and we'll meet on the next session to cover up these rest of the topics for special procurement. Okay friends.
Thank you.
थैंक यू. तब तक प्रैक्टिस कर लीजिए, राइट. नेक्स्ट सेशन में कुछ प्रैक्टिस का सेशन भी रख लेंगे, आधे घंटे का. ओके.